Bosnia, finally. Damn, too nice. It's 10:30 in the morning. That was it was a hectic flight, but actually not that bad. Honestly, this is the smoothest Ryanair flight I've ever had.
So I took tap 250 and that's like 123 quid. So it's basically like £2.1.
Not bad. The Wi-Fi here is very abundant because I think that they know that roaming is very expensive here. All right, the old town is actually quite taxed. These are like maybe like 40 pounds, $40, whatever. But actually, this is just a random place, so. Beautiful though. Got some weird indoor markets. There's this stand. All right, fuck it, let's go. You're coming for some LV, trying to get some drip. Oh shit, they actually do have figs. They have mad figs over here. Pretty good. Good selection of bags. Pretty cool actually. No. Okay, so we actually found the super fig market. Busy. Right, we're in the old town. About to get the Dalmatian prosciutto. Where's it on the menu? So far my fake journey has failed. I went into a shop and they were selling basically like Vestiaire drip for like 90.
Just two sides, thank you. Well, this is just plain bread. This one from the middle is like a salty croissant. Especially with
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Thank you. The pork fillet.
Thank you very much. We got the local pint. That's not bad. Bro's a vlogger. Confirmed. This is a beautiful croissant bread as well. This is. We eating good. It looks like a croissant, but it tastes like a Pillsbury croissant, like one of those roll bake ones. It's really good.
But that looks squid.
To be honest, looks pretty good. That's very dark. So nice outside. Caribou coffee using the Wi-Fi. If you plan on actually using your phone out here, most providers don't actually roam in Bosnia, fun fact, but there's a ton of really convenient coffee shops out here. Damn. Oh, there's a smoking room. No way. That's crazy. You can actually smoke indoors. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now. All right, you don't know how crazy this is, but they have plastic straws and they have a smoking area. I feel like we've come back to the best of times. Right, this is my totally straight vacation. It's actually a really nice bathroom. This is a massive fucking room in Bosnia. This is probably the nicest hotel in Sarajevo. Granted, this bed, I know this looks like we were sharing a bed. It's 2 beds. It was a hike to figure this out. Obviously, I didn't film the journey here, but if you ever come to this hotel, ask them to take you to your room. We spent about like 15 minutes looking for this fucking room. Ah. The 2-pound pint bar. Yeah, exactly. This was 8 marks for this giant fuck off beer. There's a pint. Yeah, man's still drinking it.
Very good.
Yeah, it is very good. 330 grams of meat. That's like a full
Need to get
tray.
some flatbread as well, bro.
Yeah, of course. No, it comes with it. Look, it comes with the mala.
Oh, really?
All right, gang. We're here. We're drip shopping in Sarajevo. I mean, we're in the old town, and there's a bunch of stores that sell clothes and bags and this and that, but obviously they're all name brand. We're gonna take a quick walk around because there's like probably 10 stores max. There's also a little mini mall I can take you through really quickly. The prices are like you know, they tend to vary. I think that they're subject to change depending on who's asking. So we'll see how bad it gets, because I did ask yesterday without a camera, and honestly it was like the prices were a bit taxed. So we'll see how it goes with the camera on. Let's see if they let us film or like just throw us out. So cool. Right. Hello. Got a wolf that I think was like the mascot of the Olympics. It's pretty cool. They got the, you can't see, obviously the reflection is crazy right now. They even got some drip. I think that Damien actually got his, he got his, what's this brand? Yeah, no, this is the exact same quality, bro. This is 1-1. Yeah. We're gonna actually go into some stores here and check the prices for you. I know that there's labels on here, but we're gonna try and work it out. 80. Let's go take a look, Kate. Well, okay, they're having a whole fucking conversation. They don't want us in here. Anyway, that's fine. They're having a conversation. That's cool. What's gonna end up happening? And like, we haven't gotten into a store yet, but basically, like, people are very nice when you're outside the store, but when you're like trying to film inside the store, it gets a bit dank. Some cool leather and stuff or anything, but a lot of the stuff is fairly new right now. But it's still very impressive because it has an old world feel to it. And yeah, when you stand in the square, this feels like very much a this feels like virtually any like European capital, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just very, very dense. Anyway, back to the actual shop. Sorry, Damien's hanging behind. You can't see this man, but there's like there's wall-to-wall shops here, and they all sell the same shit. So it shouldn't be too hard to find some solid drip put on. My head is also banging right now, so probably a bad time to go shopping for clothes. It's not too bad. So when you see this price, it's 5 km. That's about €2.50. Good morning. Is it okay if I film? Okay, nice. Nice. Got like scarves, women's clothes, got like tote bags as well, which is cool. This wolf that I told you guys about makes an appearance absolutely everywhere. Thank you. Bro, did you get any Louis V on this trip so far? More D. Bro pulled up with a D square. He shouldn't have worn designer here. Nice. Lots of cool little kids' clothes. I'm gonna zoom back out because you need a wide view on this. Pretty cool stuff. Sorry. A lot of people move very, very slowly, and they're also not used to getting filmed, or they're not used to seeing cameras out. I did see like 3 guys outside earlier today with cameras out, so you know, apparently this is a very well-worn path. This Sarajevo one is actually very, very drippy. I don't know, but I do like a good t-shirt. I will have to probably actually get this one, this very specific one. But yeah, let's take a walk a little bit further down. I actually took off the gimbal, guys, because yeah, fucking stupid iPhone 16 Pro. I actually wasn't filming, but some lady actually like swung and hit me, which is quite funny. But she's very old, so it's just funny. I don't know. They got like their vintage pots and pans and shit. I don't really know. But any of this looks cool though. Some really cool antiques. Hopefully this isn't too bumpy because there's no stabilizer on this right now. But an increasingly awkward place to film. But yeah, hopefully you're not too bored of the weird like small trinkets and stuff that they're selling here. Here's where the grails are found. Good morning. How's it going? Everything good today? How much is it for one of these? Is it okay if I film? 40 for this. Nice one. And it's Bosnia. Canada. Toronto. Love it. Thank you. I'll be back in a sec. Almost got something for free that I didn't want to take for free, but pretty cute. They got jerseys, you know, summertime. Morning, how's it going? Is it okay if I film? Thank you, thank you. Nice. Got some cool t-shirts, including the kids fits. Sorry for the bumpiness, guys. I had to take the gimbal off, unfortunately. I'm sure the editor will be very happy with this. Nice. Okay. Some really cool. The t-shirts in that shop, obviously poorly filmed shop. It's 18 euro for just a, you know, tourist t-shirt, which is actually okay, you know. You got to make your money somewhere. I think that we lost Damien, actually. Damien, he's roaming around, bro. People are always outside type thing. And it's not like outside partying. It's not like a lot of other places. People are just hanging out. They're literally outside hanging out, which is cool. A lot of places that kind of look like this or like have similar, like, I don't know, aesthetics or like prices, whatever. They tend to be very, how do I say this? Very homogenous. So unexpected, but all right, gang, more side streets, more stuff, little souvenirs. There seems to be a lot of walking tours here for some reason. Try not to embarrass Damien challenge. Impossible. Yeah, this is gonna end up being like a 5-minute video because really there's not that many stores and they're so far apart in terms of like drip. There's actually a drip mall, which is the final boss here, but I went in there yesterday and it was a very unfriendly place. They have a lot of scarves for, you know, you don't see a lot of people wearing scarves, you know? Yeah, it's too warm. But also, like, it's a very impractical purchase, you know? Just sell Montclair jackets. Just put them all outside. We finally made it to the drip capital. This, whatever it's called. Bezistan, whatever. This is like the main, it says no smoking, no dogs, but it doesn't say no filming. So we're gonna go in with our camera here. Yeah, they got some really cool like local drip. Yeah, true. More scarves. Yeah. Morning. Does it have a film? Got some cool drip up here. Basically, those handbags are about 35 euros, so about 60 of their currency. Rule of thumb is BAM, so BAM is basically, it is half. Like, so any price that you see, for example, this, you would see 150. It would actually be exactly half in euros, which is almost exactly USD as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Got some really cool Bosnia drip. I might have to cop me some of this. But... Hello, how's it going? Is it okay if I film in this, sir? Awesome, man. Thank you. We got a kids one too. Excuse me. How much would it be for one of these? What is 70 mark. 70 mark? Okay, got you. So yeah, it's about 35, roughly. I'll have the actual math on this very shortly. For the jerseys, for the men's jerseys.
35.
35? Okay, so that's like 15? 18. About 17, yeah, 17 euros, okay. Pretty cool stuff. Nice one, thank you so much. I just want to show people what's going on because there's no videos on it at all, you know? Yeah, this is the premium drip shop, so if you come down here, you don't mind being in the video, right? Okay, thank you. Nice. So I was actually in here yesterday and I don't want to bother the shop attendant too much, but like this is pretty much the best clothing store I've seen, period. Like the stuff here, these come out to about 90 euros, which is actually not bad at all, but like come down yourself when you're in the area and just see if it's like, you know, if it suits your mood, because like this stuff is stuff you wouldn't really see. Like you don't see this in like Turkey, you don't see it in like any of the other places where I visited. Like the Egypt video was really bad. Effectively, I have to actually switch this around every single time because my gimbal isn't working, so you'll see like really bad cuts. Thank you. You'll see some really bad cuts in here. YSL. Is this where you got your YSL from? Yeah, they got some cool stuff in here. Let's zoom out actually a little bit. Eclectic drip over here. They've actually got a lot of sunglasses too. Obviously not, they won't really fit my face. I need some very specific sunglasses. But yeah, I got the little Gucci hat, you know? Awesome. I might come back on a little shopping spree, a little bit off center there, but this one, I'd rather get this one. I wore this exact same hat yesterday, so my IG has basically all photos of me wearing the same outfit twice. So I basically have to get something today here and wear it to kind of refresh. I was thinking like another jacket or like a hoodie or something, but like so far I haven't actually talked prices here. I've just been walking around filming, which is very, very awkward. I feel like the main thing is like if you spend the money on like a big dripping fake, what ends up happening is if you get it, you can't wear it in the UK because you'll get made fun of. Like if I go to work and wear it, they're like, they'll be like, brother, where'd you get Hermes, you know, sweater from? I'm pretty sure that's not a 3XL. Basically that. Like the only like it's just the sizing is weird. That's about it. But overall, it's actually pretty damn good. Where'd you see the Amiri jumper?
Well, I thought it was in here, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah, there was this one. It was that one. Yeah. That's like a 90 euro jumper, whatever. I think I'll pass on that. It's a bit too silly, and also everyone will know that I'm a guy wearing a fake drip. So here we go. This is the 20 mark, 10 euro. This is actually probably the best quality fake hat I think I've ever seen. How's it look on me?
It's good, Jay.
You like it?
Show the inside.
It's perfect. It's actually perfect. It's amazing. Great. We got one piece of drip. This one, just because it's a big maple leaf on it. And we're back on that final stretch after lots of walking, rambling, and the purchase of like a Gucci hat and something else. It's pretty good. You into that, bro? Little D-squared situation. Well-known fact. This place, which you can't see, with this football logo at the top. This is apparently the best kebab of their kebab. They're sick of us because we ordered like 2 kebabs and just like left yesterday. Like absolutely destroyed them. This guy went through like 15 kebabs by himself. It was amazing. We were super hungry at that point. It's actually a solid place. I think the whole thing all in was what, like 14 or something like that? Anyway, back to shopping. They got the Celine, got the Burberry. These are all a tenner, by the way. 10 euros, 10 pounds. Might have to fuck around and get the Prada beanie too. Man's ripping the vape out here. He's stressed. I got him stressed out. So yeah, he got a bit of Montclair or North Face. Good spread of stuff. Thank you. It's the wonderful tourist t-shirts. Some stuff. I'm not really sure what it says per se, but it's pretty cool. I think these are like cheeky t-shirts, which is hilarious. Got the Sarajevo 84 t-shirt, which is actually probably what I'm going to end up getting. But it's unclear who's actually running this shop because I'm trying to find the entrance, but doesn't appear to be one. It is open. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, amazing. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So you guys, really handy here. If you're looking for souvenir t-shirts and you don't want to pick the ones that are, you know, basically just pick from the available selection of it, like on the street. There's actually a shop right at the end. I'll actually send a little map location as well. Thank you. I'll send you a little map location of where this is because it's quite inconvenient to try and find your size and then like ask and then they don't have it. But this store actually has a catalog and they have color choices. So that's pretty good. Right. After all the junk that I just showed you, I ended up copying this. Obviously, this looks nothing like piece because it's supposed to be a trucker hat, whatever. This is obviously like a fantasy piece or some shit. It was 10 euros. I have this one, which actually looks pretty good, and I am wearing it right now. So that was in that, again, another 10 euros. Then we have this, some commemorative coin that I got in a pub. It which is the Olympic logo, which is just seems to be everywhere right now. And then finally, we have this masterpiece, hot off the press. And again, these were a total of 10 euros each, basically. Or they're like 20, yeah, 10 euros each. So almost forgot, I got 2 little Bosnia bracelets. Again, this was like £5, I think. So yeah, not too bad. Didn't get too much of that fake drip, but ended up actually copying something, which is nice.